Your Tokyo 2025 medalists.
東京2025世界陸上メダリストたちです。
Medal ceremony, women's triple jump.
女子三段跳びメダルセレモニー。
The medals will be presented by
メダルプレゼンター
Helio Chester de Melo, World Athletics Council member.
ワールドアスレティックスカウンシルメンバー。
The gifts will be presented by
ギフトプレゼンター
Naoto Toby, board member of the local organising committee of the World Athletics Championships Tokyo 25.
公益財団法人東京2025世界陸上財団理事。
Bronze medalist representing Venezuela,
銅メダリストベネズエラ
Yulimar Rojas. Silver medalist representing Commonwealth of Dominica,
銀メダリストドミニカ国
Thea Lafond. Gold medalist the national anthem of Cuba.
キューバ国歌です。
your Tokyo 2025 medalists.
東京2025世界陸上メダリストたちです。
Medal ceremony, men's 400 meters.
男子 400m メダルセレモニー。
The medals will be presented by
メダルプレゼンター
Sidonie Mothersill, World Athletics Council member.
ワールドアスレティックスカウンシルメンバー。
The gifts will be presented by
ギフトプレゼンター
Toshihiro Kawabata, Director of PIA Corporation.
ピア株式会社取締役。
Bronze medalist representing Botswana,
銅メダリストボツワナ
Mayepo Entori. Silver medalist representing Trinidad and Tobago,
銀メダリストトリニダード・トバゴ
Shareem Richards. Gold medalist and world champion representing Botswana,
金メダリストワールドチャンピオンボツワナ
Hussein Khaled Kebinasipi. The national anthem of Botswana.
ボツワナ国歌です。
your Tokyo 2025 medalists.
東京2025世界陸上メダリストたちです。
Medal ceremony, women's 400 meters.
女子 400m メダルセレモニー。
The medals will be presented by
メダルプレゼンタ
Zimina Restrepo, World Athletics Senior Vice President.
ーワールドアスレティックス筆頭副会長。
The gifts will be presented by
ギフトプレゼンター
Takashi Takeichi, CEO of the local organizing committee of the World Athletics Championships Tokyo 25.
公益財団法人東京2025世界陸上財団事務総長。
Bronze medalist representing Bahrain,
銅メダリストバーレーン
Salwa Aid Nasser. Silver medalist representing Dominican Republic,
銀メダリストドミニカ共和国
Marilady Paulino. Gold medalist and world champion representing United States,
金メダリストワールドチャンピオンアメリカ合衆国
Sydney McLaughlin Levrone. National anthem of United States.
アメリカ合衆国国歌です。
Your Tokyo 2025 medalists.
東京2025世界陸上メダリストたちです。
Well, thank you very much for your attendance in the medal zone area, the medal plaza tonight. Made it very special for the athletes, and enjoy the rest of your evening with a visit to the fan zone where you may be able to pick up autographs of your favourite stars.
メダルプラザでのメダルセレモニーを終了いたします。
Well, a chance to celebrate the medals in the 400 yesterday, but we're bringing you up to date with Abigail Paulett and her fall. We were watching through our binoculars up in here in our commentary position, contrast emotions from Paulett, who fell, to Anna Hall, who had a season's best. Paulett perhaps has been asking for some medical treatment. She's on her feet and she's okay. Confirmation, maximum points, 1135 for Talia Brooks, Oosterwegel and O'Dowda with personal bests, and so too Kate O'Connor. So big points for most of the athletes, but huge disappointment for Abigail Paulett. We're not sure if she is going to continue. The European Under-23 silver medalist from Bergen, who is an excellent high hurdler at her best, but she clattered the last barrier. And Nafi Tiam with a season's best. Anik Carlin didn't start. So Paulett, well, she did actually manage to get up and finish, so she has collected 882 points, but there was a little bit of concern about the way her head hit the track, so we will keep a close eye on how that develops and whether she does actually start the high jump competition. So Anna Hall, 195 en route to that 7,032, and then a 190 at the national champs. Nafi Tiam at her best is a 202 high jumper. Johnson Thompson has gone 198. So this is a very, very good event for the British athlete and for the three-time Olympic champion. But I think hopefully Paulett is okay first and foremost, and if she carries on then that's great. But a pretty decent start from Anna Hall, but she knows that what's so intriguing about today is she knows she cannot afford to make mistakes, because Nafi Tiam and Katarina Johnson-Thompson are proven big stage performers again and again and again. She's got to keep it tight.
I totally agree, Rob. We're going to have two pools in the women's high jump, both jumping at the same time. And Katarina Johnson-Thompson in Budapest was just at the slow burn. All the attention was on Anna Hall. There was this heavy strapping on her knee. There was all this drama going on. And Katarina Johnson-Thompson just stuck at it for all 7 events. And no one looked 800 and suddenly realising that Anna Hall was pretty injured, and that if KJT delivered something well within her capability, she was going to walk away with a second title. And I think that's what made that win for the Brit in Budapest so special. We can see Newton Smith here just helping O'Dowda with her number. Cameron Newton Smith, the Oceanic champion last year. And all of these women will know. It's 7 events. Women will know. It's 7 events. Doesn't matter. You have your strengths, you have your weaknesses, but you can't push your strengths so hard that your weaknesses become your vulnerabilities as well. Great to see. I mentioned already Vicente being here after that horrendous Achilles rupture, but it was in this event, and I'm sure she's done numerous high jump training sessions and competitions, but I will be delighted to see Vicente move through this high jump qualification.
I remember that from Glasgow. It was absolutely horrendous. And she's an excellent 200-meter runner. And what was it? Her calf went round the bend. It was for her. There were some people for whom the delayed Olympics worked really well, but it was the other way round for Johnson-Thompson. But however, she got her silver 3 years later in Paris. Richly deserved behind that incredible performance of Nafi Thiam. Three in a row. I always thought it was a bit of a shame that Ashton Eaton didn't feel like hanging on to try and go 3 on the spin. I thought he might have had a really good chance, but obviously knew his body and had decided enough was enough. But I
couldn't find her. Anna Hall, so on the other end of the spectrum, she had that knee surgery. She rehabbed very hard from that. 5th place at Paris was obscene, given where she'd come from, the timeline. It was so impressive. And then Anna Hall has taken the opportunity you'd give her to compete. She's been competing left, right and centre. We've had her at 400-metre hurdle races at the Diamond League, an event that's not even in the heptathlon. That's just showing off. You don't need an 8th event.
Well, I remember Ashton Eaton had a season. I can't remember what year it was, but Ashton Eaton had a year where he focused on the 4 hurdles and ended up coming second in a couple of Diamond League meets. I mean, these combined events athletes are absolute beasts when it comes to their talents and their ability to have a go at so many different events. Nutrition very important with all the events coming in one.
And we have had cooler weather conditions championships. When I was looking ahead in the programme, I was thinking, if I was a heptathlete, I'd rather wait till the evening when the sun's gone down and do 4 events in one block than try and battle those conditions with everything in a bit more of a concentrated block than they do at a championship. So they'll have done it before. They'll be fine.
Interesting athlete. Pippa Enoch, twice an NCAA champion. Got a silver behind Vananen in the World Juniors back in 21. She's got an interesting CV, Enoch, because she's only thrown the shot put 12 metres, and yet she's got an absolutely monstrous 51-metre javelin. You'd expect nothing less from an Estonian. A proud history in combined events and also in the throws, but you would have thought that the shot put PB would be higher, bearing in mind what a brilliant javelin thrower she is. Anyway, she's a 181 high jumper at her very best.